Hey guys, it's me, Mr. West here. Sorry if you hear like a noise, hear that noise. Like, sorry about that. It's something happening outside my house, and it's Friday, so I gotta make that video. So can't really do anything about it. So yeah, so I believe that now, this will be the last episode for original Kid Naruto. So, 2 likes for Naruto Shippuden. So, yeah, let's get started. So, let's start off with Naruto, Naruto with Hinata, and they're on a semi-date, I guess, and chillaxing with each other. Until they hear from Kakashi, that was originally supposed to be training Sasuke, that he's gone and left a note in his room. And the note that he left in his room was, "I'm leaving to go to Orochimaru. I can't really get stronger in this place." Naruto immediately takes offense and is like, "Boy, I can easily whoop Orochimaru's ass. So what do you mean, bruv?" And then he gets mad and says, we gotta do this." So now, we gather up the squad, and everybody is all geared up. They have all the kunai, full chakra, I guess, full health, and they go off to get to Sasuke. So now everything goes as planned, and it's basically Choji, like the squad meets some, I forgot his name, but he's the one that Choji originally fought, and Choji senses something from this kid, and it makes him want to fight him even more. So Choji then says, "I got this, come on, go on." So now let's go over to Choji's battle now. So Choji's battle starts off with him using expansion jutsu, enlarging his fists and punching at the kid. And the kid, I'm just gonna call him the kid because I forgot his name, basically takes like a lot of damage because Choji's everyone is way stronger now because we've been training harder to get with Naruto, and some of you have been training with Naruto. And then the kid goes his full power because he's like, "Nani?" And now Choji's getting basically smacked around by whoever this kid is. And yeah, so Choji's like, "I had to do this." He then takes the red pill, and he's basically almost on par with this kid, but not, he's super close. So then Choji's like, "I only have one more transformation. Maybe a little bit too much, but at least I'll be able to win." He then uses butterfly transformation. As now, this kid uses the second state curse mark form, and basically Choji and the kid are fighting equally once again. As now Choji then decides that this battle is hurting him too much, and now he wants to basically go and finish it quickly. So then he basically takes all of the body mass from his own body and puts it onto his right arm. Basically Choji becoming a stick, but his right arm becoming super giant. He then condenses all the muscle into one, as he then rushes very slowly at the kid. The kid can sense his power, and he's like, "You want to do that, eh?" He then charges up a jutsu, and let's just say that it's some random ball in his hand that he then goes to does it with his full power and charges. Choji then pushes out his hand and then punches the orb that's coming out of his arm, that's coming out of the kid's hand. As now the kid is like, "Whoa, this is a next level power. I have to push it up a notch." And then he goes like, "Ha!" Now Choji is losing this battle, And now Choji then just pushes out raw chakra from his hand. And basically just destroys the orb in the guy's hand, as in the kid's hand. And goes straight through his stomach, killing him. And then all the body mass goes back to Choji's all-around body, and then he then faints. So now I think we go to Neji's battle? Yeah, Neji's battle. As he's fighting the weird spider guy. And now, since Neji has the Tensegon, I forgot to mention that, because he's been training with Hinata and Naruto. He now has a Tensegon, but barely is clinging onto it. He then uses Byakugan and charges at the kid. I forgot his name. I forgot all their names. And he then charges at him. So then, now Neji is like fighting him, and this kid keeps on like spamming arrows, like some, like, I don't know, like some random kid, and he keeps spamming arrows, and it keeps on hitting him. And now he's using the rotation palm jutsu, and he's basically deflecting it until the spider kid. He then learns about Neji's weakness, like right by his neck, like right in the back of his neck, and I forgot. Yeah, it was in the back of his neck in the canon. So yeah. As then he then goes to full speed and charges behind Neji and shoots at his back of the neck. Neji then gets hit by this and he's like, and then he goes into his Tensegon form. This spider kid is basically pooping his pants right now. He's like, you know what, fam? Yeah, I'm a bounce. As then he then leaves, because Neji's power is way too much for him right now. And now we go to Shikamaru's fight. As Shikamaru, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And so now the lady is like summoning all these weird, like, I'm not sure if she actually summoned them or it was hallucinations, or some kind of I think it was a genjutsu. Yeah, I think that was a ability. But Shikamaru easily just deflects this and uses his what's it called? Shadow paralysis jutsu. Well, I think it was, I forgot who was on his team at the point, but he then does that, and then whoever he was with charges up the ultimate attack and then launches it at her. And then it basically just eradicates her like on the spot right then and there. So now I think it's time for Rock Lee and the Bone Kid's fight. As the Bone Kid then basically just clapping Rock Lee until he has to use the gate, the 8 inner gate, like the 5th gate. As now they're basically on par with each other. And then now, whoever I forgot his name. I think his name was Kaguya. I think, like, something in his name was Kaguya. Like, not Kaguya Otsutsuki, but, like, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think his first name was Kaguya. Probably, man. As then he now, wait. He then goes to his full power, right? Like spine, he took out his spine, bones coming out of his body, and basically doing that one jutsu with his bones like coming out of the ground somehow. I'm not sure how that's possible, but okay. You know, Rock Lee's basically losing horribly, but then Gaara comes out of nowhere and says, you know what? You're a friend, and I will not attack, so I will help, at least now. As then he now goes up and uses the sand around them, and then basically crushes the guy with it. As Rock Lee then takes his chance to push himself to his maximum power that he got from training with Might Guy and Naruto, his 7th gate. as he then barrages the sand around him, and it's basically doing like the same amount of damage. So yeah, Kaguya is basically just on the floor bleeding now. All of his bones go back inside his body, and all the bones on the floor go back inside his body also. So now everyone's finished with their battle, and it's time for the main show, Naruto and Sasuke's battle. So then Naruto then runs up to Sasuke and then asks, "Why? Why did you leave? You know I am way more powerful than the Orochimaru fella." And then Sasuke then walks up to Naruto and whispers in his ear, "Listen, I'm only going there to inspect this place. I'm not doing it because of the power. I know that you're way more powerful than he is, but come on. We at least gotta get some kind of intel." Naruto then's like, "Oh, why didn't I think of that?" And then now Sasuke then says, "Actually, let's still do a fight. You can use any kind of thing you want. A full power fight. So I go my full power, you go your full power." Naruto then goes to his full power, aka the battle mode, which I said in the episode 2.5. And Sasuke then goes to his Monkey Sharingan and basically goes to his second curse mark state. As now, Naruto's like way higher than Sasuke, but he's still putting up a meh fight. A meh fight. As now Hinata comes out of nowhere because she wasn't able to keep up with Naruto, and he then sees them fighting. Naruto then says, "Hold on, Sasuke. We gotta say this with Sakura." As then they explain everything to Sakura. Sakura, I'm so dumb. Hinata. Sakura's useless. Get out of my face. Who even... Okay. So Hinata, they explain everything to Hinata. And she basically says, "You know what, Naruto, let's do this." And she basically joins Sasuke's side. As Naruto has to put up a teensy bit more of a fight. And now it's basically Sasuke and Hinata fighting Naruto. And they're putting up once again a meh fight. And Naruto then says, "You did well, guys." He then stops times his Monkey Sharingan and spams almighty pushes all around the body, basically feeling like he's punching them, but from a different place. Then he does almighty pulls, brings them towards them while they're still frozen, can't do anything. And then he hugs them. But he's not hugging them because he cares about them. Well, he does care about them. But he then uses his massive Omega ultimate battle mode massive Rasengan. And then they're all inside the Rasengan. Naruto takes a lot of damage, barely any damage compared to what they're taking. Naruto's fine in all this, but Hinata and Sasuke are in agony. They're legit so pain. I know they can't feel it, but after Naruto undoes the time stop, they're basically just gonna fall to the floor and get knocked out. And then he restarts time, and then they both just start screaming. And Naruto's like, "Oh, sorry, I think I did it. I think I overdid a little bit much." As then Sasuke is barely even able to keep an eye open. He can only keep his eyes closed, but he's legit on the limit of getting knocked out. But Hinata, she was close, but she got knocked out. Until then runs over to Hinata and says, "I?" And then he uses his medical jutsu to heal them both. He then tells Sasuke "You can go now." And he then picks up Hinata, even though she's fine, but she still gets a little bit flustered by this. And he goes to fly to the other members of the squad. He then heals them. he then heals them, but then puts them all in a Rasengan, using his almighty pushes and pulls to keep them in place inside the Rasengan. But they're not taking any damage. It's only his chakra going around the Rasengan. But inside the Rasengan, it's just air and stuff like that. And since he uses an almighty pushes and pulls, they're not really hitting the Rasengan. They're just in the middle of it. So it's basically like a barrier. As he then flies over there, flies over to Leaf, and then puts them on the floor, expanding everything. And they're like, whoa, how did we get here so fast? That was epic. As then Naruto then goes over, and he then starts to train them both. Train them all, yeah. So that it's only 16 minutes, almost 16 minutes. Well, it is 16 minutes now. Well, remember, guys, this will be part 3 of What If Naruto's OP. And yeah. So remember, 2 likes, and I'll be expanding the series to Shippuden. So remember, 2 likes. We've done it. We've done even higher before, and I think all my videos. So I know that you can do it in this one. So remember, 2 likes, and you'll be getting this in Shippuden. So yeah, peace out.